Hi everyone, this is Ellen Marie Francisco. Thanks for coming into my channel. Today I want to do a little bit about the black moon here in August, the new moon today coming in. The energies have been really intense, so I thought let's just go ahead, see what's flipping out over here, flying from the deck. Yeah, a little bit of back and forth with ourselves. I think a lot of us are feeling the cosmic pressure of releasing things that aren't ours to shoulder, as well as trying to balance out the equilibrium, I guess, when it's like we're grounding in a new way. Like some of us are just trying to ground mid-air. I'm not sure if it's working or not. You probably feel like you don't have much ground below you. But it's okay. We're getting it together. These are new foundations building. In some ways, there's new territory we've never stood on before here with this new moon. It's interesting that it's a black moon because we're not seeing everything. We're not even going to see the fact that it's a new moon for a couple of days. So it's kind of like how our faith works. You know, we don't know for sure if we can trust what's coming in the days ahead, but if we hold focus and trust, usually it works out for the most part. It certainly doesn't work out as terribly as we conjure and imagine it is in a negative state. So I think this black moon is actually pulling out a lot of the darkness in us, you know, in our subconscious, the undertow, so to speak, I think is what's coming up as part of this cycle. But it is a new moon. So what's new and what's beginning? All right, so I'm going to pick 3 cards with that question in mind. What is new and what is beginning for us during this moon cycle? All right, one more shuffle and a small little cut. Here is my cut. Here is my card. Ace of Wands, a new story. Well, that's what we're beginning, a new story. And aces are of the God plane, creators in the making. Yeah, good. So wands, it can be our self-identity. It can be the way we look at ourselves, as well as the new way in which others are looking at us. If you have new commitments to yourself and a new direction, you're going to look a little different, right? You're going to have a different day-to-day regiment. New moon, I feel like a lot of people have new powers with this new moon, especially if they were dealing with the dark part, the part that we couldn't see, you're right? Like there's always parts that we're not telling people, showing people, allowing people to see, even ourselves sometimes. And I feel like the moon is bringing up that stuff so that we can just sort of caress it to the surface and move it on out so that we can grow into this new bloom, so to speak. Interesting, it's kind of at the end of the summer new moon. Sometimes when we change energetically and we're standing on new spiritual ground because the energetics are better placed, it will feel like we don't have any standing at all. It'll feel like we have nothing to stand on. And yet all the energies are rooted in a deeper way, in a way that feels foreign to us. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It just means that it's new and we're not used to it. So often at this stage of the game, we will misinterpret the energy. We'll think that we're doing something wrong, that we're going backwards instead of forwards, that it's old stuff, not new stuff, and on, and we'll condemn ourselves or we'll get in our way. And yet, if we can just trust that we're heading in the right direction, our higher self has not abandoned us, whatever ancestors and guides are around to help us get there are with us. So dare to write your new story. It's a good day for intentions, or a good time for intentions as well. And manifesting them on the earth plane is sometimes easier when you bring them to the earth plane and allow them to see themselves. So be willing to take whatever next steps in whatever logical next steps are next in whatever plans you want to move forward with, and take it from there. It's not bad, actually. It just feels heavy. Yeah, it's a balancing act and a new beginning too. And looking at things with a new perspective as well. Because this is like youth, sometimes the pages represent kids and things like that. It can, for sure, if you've got kids, you may have things going on with your kids during this new moon, but really, I think this talks about the new approach. We can be the same person and have a new perspective, and everything changes. So I think that that's the point. A new perspective is coming forward. A lot of us who are going through our own spiritual enlightenment journeys and different levels of awakening, we've been receiving new information for weeks and weeks now. That's part of where the heaviness has come from. And I feel like we're getting beyond this now, like we're going to. So we're rising above it. We're going to rise above all whatever the negativity is, basically, good riddance, clear it off, goodbye. Dare to dream big, dare to start anew. You know what I mean? So if you feel like you're really being moved to move, then I think you should do that. All right, I'm going to pick one more card just to see what else do we need to know during this Black Moon phase, and what words of encouragement can we utter to make some of these intense energies feel not so problematic. I know if you believe your brain during cycles like this as it gets intense, then you may be telling yourself a lot of things that aren't true, or you may be speaking out loud some of the dark stuff that needed to clear in order for you to have this new story and this new beginning. I would also endorse the fact that you do have spirit guides and you have other spiritual allies who are willing to help you at any time. And you're affirming that they're around or giving them a little something to do isn't going to hurt. And it may be what you need to start building faith in all the other supports that are at your fingertips. Yeah, I would say. All right, so 2 cards are popping out as we're talking about that. The High Priestess, of course, demands, as the flow of the universe, that you also flow with the universe. So, and what is the lunar cycle but a fluid moment? So you may have been actually more emotional under this new moon, as well as we are seeing the Nine of Swords. You could also be you're more in tune than you think you are. Let's put it that way. And more in tune probably than you feel you are. So it's not like all these things are going wrong. It's that things are aligning better. And the price of connection is usually a little bit more sensitivity. So it may feel a little bit chaotic, a little off kilter, but if you can just go with the rough waters right now and trust they're still bringing you to shore safely, as I think how I'm going to read that. Okay, so be good out there, and I'll see you for my September read. In case you need one more card, because sometimes we just always need one more card. The Star. So there's a lot of cosmic. Star is kind of fun because it can bring attention where it needs to be, where you wouldn't maybe bring it for yourself, but universe sort of just attracts to you because it wants you to grow and be more seen. So a little bit of Dark Side of the Moon. Probably wouldn't be a bad time to listen to some Pink Floyd and just dream a little dream. Thanks for coming into my channel. Hope you're having a great week, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.